What's going on YouTube? Jamo TV HT, done know. Fam, we're out here with a big boy ting today. This is the WOW Model X 500 watt electric bike. Fam, I'm excited. I've been riding it for about a week now. WOW basically came out to me, like literally dropped the bike to my yard kind of thing. They were like, look, have a little ride of the bike, see what you're saying, and let the people know what's really good with it. So that's what man's gonna do for you today. First of all, let me show you what's really good with the bike. Alright, so this is the bike, guys. I think it looks quite dope. I like the fact that it looks like a normal bike, but then it's got this little center console kind of thing that holds the battery and holds the main circuit boards for all the electronics on board. And it looks kind of calm. Like usually there's a big ass battery on the back kind of thing, or there's a big battery over the rear seat rack. But this kind of design, I've not really seen it before. So, you know, even when I'm riding it, a lot of other cyclists have asked me, you know, what is that? Where did you get that kind of thing? And it will bring some attention, which is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing if you're trying to park it and lock it up in South East London. First thing that really catches my attention on this bike are the two lights along the rear seat stay. Let me put on one piece of indicator for you guys. Right indicator, you see me there, fam. You see me, it's a serious thing. Come like a vehicle. Come with the left one now, come with the left one, okay. You see what man's saying? Man's not playing about. And if you want to brake now, boom, you get me. You get me? Let me do it one more time. Kapow, fam. Proper lights, fam. Not just a casual lighting, proper lights. And you even got illumination of the logo on the side. You can turn that off if you want to, but obviously you want to stunt. You get me? So look, let me just show you when you turn it all off. Turn it all off, stealth mode kind of thing, stealth mode, and then if it's Batmobile, boom. So the motors come in two different flavors. You got a 250 watt road legal version. It can get up to 20 miles per hour, but to make it road legal, it's electronically limited to 15 miles per hour. And that model does not come with throttle. The model that I'm reviewing right here, however, is the 500 watt version. It can get up to 30 miles per hour, but obviously it's not road legal, so it's only really supposed to be for off-road use. In terms of stopping power, we have got two disc brakes. Got one here and obviously one on the back. Now these are cable disc brakes. From what they've told me on the specifications of the bike, the actual proper models that are going out for customers are gonna have hydraulic disc brakes. So that should be cool, because apparently every model will have it. It won't be like an optional upgrade. Every model will have the hydraulic disc brake. If I bring you back round to the back again, you can see we've got a Shimano 8-gear derailleur here. Got the easy shifter here as well. So you literally just press a button to, okay, that was the bell. The bell is a bit lackluster, by the way. But yeah, you just press a button to shift the gear down and shift it back up again. So yeah guys, this is the display unit. It's called key display. Top left you got your battery, bottom left you've got your current trip, and bottom right you've got your total trip. Now if you hold the plus and minus buttons, you get to this secret menu. I'm not sure if this is going to be on the retail units, by the way. I need to double check that with them. But you've got other options using the I button to select, and you've got stuff like, you know, changing the speed units to imperial or metric, how bright you want the screen, you know, stuff like that, trip preset, alarm sensitivity, and obviously a password so that a passerby can't just come and start changing your bike settings. You also got advanced settings here to, you know, select your wheel size, select your speed limit, and this will come into handy if you get the 500 watt. Actually, it'll come into handy for both models, so you can, you know, limit it back down to 15 miles per hour when you want it to be road legal, and limit it up to whatever you want to when you want to ride off-road. Then you got battery info in here as well, and any error codes that you ever see on a bike, but I've not seen any so far, which is good. These are the keys. These are the keys for the bike. These look better than my car keys, to be honest. You've got lock the bike, you've got unlock the bike. Don't know what the electric button does. Oh, don't know what that does. What does that mean now? Who knows what that means? Then you've got this button here, which just makes the alarm go off. There we go. So yeah, and obviously you can use this key to open the battery compartment. Let me try and do this with one hand. Oh, the pedal's in the way. There we go. Okay, just flapped open, but as you can see, that's the battery in there. Now, talking about batteries, the 250 watt and the 500 watt both have 3 different capacities that you can combine with their motors. The smallest is a 10,000 milliamp, which gets you around 40 miles. You can get a medium 17,000 to 24,000 milliamp hour battery, which can get you from 80 to 100 miles, and it's the 17,000 that I've got in here at the moment. And then if you want to go top notch, you can get a 42,000 to 55,000 milliamp hour battery, which can give you 200 miles. Now, from what I understand, the medium-sized battery is the biggest battery that you can fit into this compartment, and then they give you a seat rack basically and another battery if you get the larger battery size. So you get more weight, but obviously you get more mileage as well. So yeah, guys, enough talking and faffing about. Let's give it a ride around the park. Guys, I just want you to I'm not sure what this woman's doing in the background. I'm actually not sure. Damn. Okay. Damn. Okay. Yeah, let's ride the bike. Okay. Whoa. Guys, immediately I can tell you that the throttle response is instant. Like, I don't know if you can hear the motor. Let me try and see if you can hear it. You can probably hear that guy beeping now. But yeah, the throttle response is instant, and I found that's a thing that I don't really get with all the electronic bikes and scooters that I've tried. The brakes cut out the throttle instantly, but as soon as you let go of the brakes, the throttle comes back on. So there's no lag, there's no throttle lag at all. I'm very pleased with the throttle response. Look at this nice little straight here. Wicked. This is legit, fam. Like, this is, wow. 20 miles per hour, 21. Just on throttle power. My eyes are starting to walk now. 23. 23.4. And the brakes take you right back down as well. So yeah, nice. A nice little fun bike to ride. If you guys have not ridden electric bikes, please just test one and you'll know what I'm talking about. Now I'm riding it throttle only over grass. Doesn't seem to have a problem with it. Obviously it's not accelerating as fast as it was, but you know, it's still quite decent. But yeah, no, it handles well. You don't really notice the weight of the bike itself, but it is quite heavy. I'm not sure if it's a geared motor, because they tend to be louder but offer a lot more power, or if it's just like a single speed motor kind of thing, which just goes from 0 to whatever it goes to. But yeah, no, it feels very responsive. I'm definitely in love with this bike. There we go. So yeah, I'm getting about 24, 25 miles per hour on it. And that's obviously because I'm 130 kilograms. I'm sure if you're a lot lighter, then you can probably get a bit better in terms of top speed and mileage. But yeah, guys, that's it for the ride. So yeah, guys, I have to try and be as critical as possible. And one aspect I think WOW could have greatly improved in is the front light on the bike. And it's basically because they've gone so hard in what they've done with the rear lights, having indicators built in, having brake lights built in, and then the front light is literally this standalone light which just sits on the front of the bike. It's not actually integrated into the bike whatsoever. So I'd like to see something similar to what they've got on the back of the bike on the front of the bike. Whether they would put that along the forks or along the handlebar, I don't know, but you know, that would be cool to have indicators on the front of the bike as well. My second thing is a bit of a personal gripe, but it's the seat. I think the seat is hella uncomfortable, but like I said, that's a superficial problem. It's easy to buy a new seat, even from Argos, I'm pretty sure. Thirdly, and this is a problem with most electrical bikes, if you're gonna get a powerful electrical bike, it's gonna be heavy. That's just the be all and end all. if you want power, it's going to have a motor. The motor is not lightweight. I don't know, well, the technology is not there yet to make it lightweight. But yeah, those are literally the only problems I have with this bike. If you can call them problems, they're just preferences really. They've got a GPS application for the bike. It's called One Way Track. They've not told me whether it's final software yet, so I'm assuming they're gonna have more updates, but what it does at the moment is quite decent. It tells you where and when your bike has been tampered with, if somebody set off the alarm. And it also tells you your trip distance and trip statistics for your past trips. But it doesn't turn on the bike. It doesn't tell you how much battery you've got left, and I'm not sure if there's going to be a subscription service. All right, let's chat about the pricing, guys, car. That's looking mad. 2,097 for the cheapest model, fam. That's not even cheap itself, but that's what these men are saying. Now, bear in mind, on all models, you're going to get those hydraulic disc brakes, you get the air suspension, and you get the anti-puncture tyres as of standard. But £2,097 is mad, and with the cheapest model, you do not get the GPS tracking system thing. That only comes with the 100-mile model and the 215-mile model, which, as you can see, are £2,500 and £3,500. Apart from that, now you get a few little upgrades there. I'd go for the smart color display and the thumb throttle, since you can't add them after the bike. All the grips and the front lights you can probably get for cheaper. And in terms of all these accessories, I'd probably only go for the mudguards and the V tyres as well, because you get extra tyres there for £25. You've also got the option to add a fast charger, which is another £80. But if you're going to charge the bike overnight, then that shouldn't really bother you. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm saying. You've got a little code there at the bottom in the description section, Jamo TV, if you want to get £200 off the bike. But that's that. Thanks for watching. Man, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Shout out to Wow for letting me ride it around. Bless out.